What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! I'm gonna play some Clash Royale tonight. I'm gonna do both of the challenges. I'm gonna do them in two separate videos. So this is my first one. I was having some pretty good luck with this Crown Duel challenge. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do a video for it. So I've got my itty bitty tiny camera so it doesn't get in my way. And I do need to pick some cards here. So what I'm doing is picking the cards that I know how to use already, and I'm also picking the cheapest cards and forcing them to have all overpriced cards. So I gave him a 5 cost and a 6 cost card. I'm hoping to overcost the enemy's deck to where they can't do anything. I don't know if anybody else is trying that strategy as well, but I feel pretty original with that strategy, and that's what I'm doing. So let's see if it actually works here. So far I see that he took the golem of his own choice, which I wouldn't have necessarily said that that would be the greatest choice. Let's see here. I'm going to fireball his... Oh, well, I was going to fireball his minions, but I don't think I really need to now because they're getting shot down one by one. So now I'm just going to hold off for a second. He ended up giving me the giant, and he gave me the goblin hut here. I don't even know if I want to use the goblin hut, but I'm like, well, I could use it, I guess. I could kind of see a use for it. So let's go ahead and see if I can fireball all 3 of those troops. Didn't quite get them, but I do have a pretty decent build-up going here now. And, man, this is kind of tricky. Not sure exactly how I want to deal with that lava hound. I think that this will work. Princess has spread damage, and she should be able to shoot them down decently. It wasn't too bad. Alright, I'm going to use some shielded troops and see if I can get out ahead of this with a decent push. Not too bad, not too bad. I have a decent little push coming through here. I'm going to throw the giant on the other side just because I want to try to throw him off guard and force him to defend the other side. He's been focused on this side pretty much the whole time. So now I'm going to move into the other side and kind of keep him on his toes. But I'm just going to go right back over to the right side with my push. And now he's got all his troops coming here on the left, and I don't think that he'll be able to survive my push on his right. So sometimes I do that. I just dodge over to the other side, just completely switch sides, and then while they're defending that side, it actually takes away their ability to defend the side that I was already pushing on, and it helps me to break through on a push. So that's what I did there. I broke through on that push. Now what I need here is to fireball his golems right after the explosion, which is what I did. Now I gave him Sparky. He finally managed to use it, and it's just that overcost deck, a little bit too expensive. He couldn't even get the Sparky out the whole time. So that wasn't too bad. So far I have no losses. Let's see here. I want to make sure that I do my donations for my clan, just in case. Alright, so I'm going to give him that 9 cost card. Give him that 5 cost card. I'm going to take the... let's see here. It's been giving me double up on 4s. It's been giving me a 4 and a 4, and then it's hard to choose which one I want. The mini P.E.K.K.A. is just too easy to counter. It's not a good support card. So I was like, let me take the Musketeer. She's a better support card. Now he gave me Mortar, and he gave me the, what do you call it? Geez, he gave me a whole bunch of weird cards. So that's kind of interesting. Let's see if I can get through here. That worked out pretty well, I must say, the rage. That worked out pretty decent, not bad at least. I'm not sure what to do here, so I'm just going to throw the missile. Just take out all those troops with the missile, you know? I never used that card, the rocket or whatever it's called. I never used that card, so that's kind of an interesting card for him to throw me there. Pretty high cost. He threw me the high cost cards, just like I was throwing him the high cost cards. I'm going to throw out my mortar as a distraction over here, force him to deal with it, and then I'm going to drop out my main attack. But now he's got that 3 Musketeers. 3 Musketeers is no joke. I never kid around when it plays to 3 Musketeers, and I want to make sure that I deal with them appropriately. So let's go ahead and get out there. Man, having a hard time with this 3 Musketeer that just came through on me. I didn't really get it dealt with. My mortar did do some drip damage over there. That wasn't too bad. I wouldn't mind throwing another mortar over there. He didn't really deal with it. I'm going to do it just because I know I'm going to get some damage out of it. And it might be my only chance to get through with some decent damage. So there he goes. He's going to deal with that, I guess. I'll just rocket his mini P.E.K.K.A. because I'm not really sure what else to do about that. Definitely not used to playing with this deck, so it makes a big difference. Oh, he's got me. That's a good one right there. That was a well played right there. So I'm going to try and deal with his wizard in the back there. He's got that wizard right there. That was a tough one. I'm going to keep on just trying to pull through with the mortar. The mortar's actually not doing too bad. And then maybe I'll cycle. Oh, did I miss with the rocket? I think I missed. Yep. Oh, wow. That was a well played right there. Totally missed with the rocket. And I let his mini P.E.K.K.A. get through. That's a hard hit right there. Let's give him a well played. Alright, my first loss. No worries though, that's okay. That was a weird one. Very strange cards on that one. So let's try not to have any more losses though. That was kind of a little bit of a weird one. I'm going to keep on going with low cost. Give him all these high cost cards. And I know how to play with miner, so I'm going to play the miner. And it's good to have arrows as support. Arrows is a good support card. So I gave him all the high cost cards. He gave me all the low cost cards. Oh, this is going to be good, you guys. This should be... Oh, wow. He gave me the 1 cost skeleton. That was not a good move. Wow. He gave me that 1 cost skeleton. Not bad. The Ice Wizard did quite a bit of damage. I didn't get through on my push though. So, but the Lumberjack is so fast the skeletons don't really have time to build up on him. He could have played that a little bit sooner and it would have been a little bit better played. Alright, so there goes Ice Wizard with the Rage. Archer with the Rage. Not too bad, not too bad. There's a decent little push right there. Yeah, that was a real decent push. Those archers do really good damage. The archers are actually super clutch. Alright, now I'm holding a lot of these low-cost cards, and I don't really have anything to do with them. So, I'm not really sure what's going to happen here. I'm just throwing a bunch of cards out, basically. And I raged my Lumberjack, and that was actually really clutch, because look at him go when he's raged. He's so much faster. It's just amazing. Now I'm slowing down the balloon. I don't know if it's going to be enough to keep it from hitting me. Wow, it really was enough to keep it from hitting me. That was pretty awesome. That was decent, at least. Alright, so now I've got the skeletons trying to do a little build up here. Trying to keep those skeletons off of me. The arrows, I knew I had the arrows for a reason. That was nice. I haven't used the arrows yet, so I needed to have a chance to use those. Finally I did. Let's see, probably just rage these archers. and make sure that this doesn't get any damage on me. Not bad, aside from I lost my archers. I forgot that the balloon was going to drop the bomb there on me. So this guy's doing some decent moves here. He's sucking my troops away so he can try to get his skeletons through. Didn't really work, but it was a decent play. I'm going to see if I can just take him by surprise with the Rage Lumberjack again. That was a good move. Boom, 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 boom. That's all it takes right there. The Rage Lumberjack coming through for me. I let some of his troops get through while I was distracted, unfortunately. And that is going to cost me just a little bit. But not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. I ended up getting the extra tower, so it was fine. I probably could have defended and not given up my tower, but I wouldn't have got the extra tower too. So kind of a moot point, kind of a null action there. So not too bad. Now I'm gonna keep the minion horde because I actually like minion horde. Fireball is a little bit more effective than poison sometimes. I'm gonna go low cost and log. I love the log. So there we go. This is a weird one. I'm drinking a little bit of late night coffee, getting stoked about these challenges. I actually wasn't planning to do this challenge. I was just gonna do the other challenge for the Ice Wizard, and I was like, you know, let me get warmed up and I'll do this challenge. And sure enough, it's pretty fun. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. All right, so I need to have my minion horde so I can take out his royal giant. And then once the lava hound is taking the damage from the tower, I'm gonna throw the goblin barrel. So I kind of can't see what's going on over there, and I didn't really get a chance to execute my plan, but I think that this will work just fine. And I've got the log for his princess. Got a little bit of damage there, a little bit of good damage. And I've got the wizard. I've literally never played a single game with the wizard, so I'm not sure exactly what to do. And I've got the goblins on his... Those goblins did pretty well. I gotta say, they did pretty well. I'm just gonna fireball these guys, even though I know it's not the most effective move. But at least now I can get rid of them with the one hit from my towers. So there's that. Alright, I'm trying to bust through these barbarians. Those barbarians were actually pretty bad. Let's see if I can do this move right here. And like I said, I never play the wizard, so this is kind of interesting. That's my first time I've ever played the wizard card in this game, so you guys got to see it. Kind of interesting. That was a good play right there. The log really cleans up the princess, and the log really cleans up the those skeleton guard dudes. Alright, so I'm gonna cycle the lava hound over on this side. I haven't been cycling it, and you get a pretty significant amount of damage from cycling it, and it's kind of like, you know, I need to be cycling it. So let's go ahead and throw the fireball here. See if I can take out that thing, the Inferno Dragon, because it will really do a lot of damage on me. Couldn't quite get it. See if I can take out... Oh, please get the princess. Oh, I missed the princess. That was a bad move. I'm just going to cycle it again. And here come his guards. Oh, he's got a well played on me right now. He just got a really well played on me. I'm going to have to fireball that princess. I don't know if I have what it takes to get through this match. Well played. Noobs. Only noobs say thanks at the end of a match. You say well played or you say good game. Now I thought I was going to do pretty well, but now I'm actually losing. But we'll see, I can get through this. I'm going to go with the cheap cards. Cheap cards that I know how to play. It didn't really give me a lot of options here. I love the miner. I'll always take the miner. I was trying to, I try to find some strategy to what cards I give the enemy, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's just kind of a toss-up. And also, I got a lot of legendaries on this deck, so this is kind of cool. Let's see if I can get some kind of a really good push coming through here. I'm just going to throw the log because I don't have anything better to do. Wow, did I really just wreck his what do you call it? I always want to call it a lava golem. It's not called a lava golem. His lava hound. Wrecked his lava hound pretty good. Jeez, this guy came through on me like real hard. I almost want to give him a well played. Alright, I'm just going to throw my hog out there as some support for my archer. He played... The cool thing about throwing a hog rider is that they have to respond. No matter what, they will respond. So it's a good play just to kind of get the ball rolling to see what cards they have. And you can really get some damage done if you can get it out there at the right time. And if it doesn't do any damage, at least you know what cards they have, because they have to respond to it with something that is very defensive. So it can be pretty good. It can be a really good move. Now what I want to do is throw the hog. Now that I know what cards he has, I want to throw the hog here to take some of the damage from the minions. And then I'm going to throw the log to clear out the skeletons that I know are coming. And then I get a couple of hits. So that's the thing about memorizing your opponent's deck. I didn't really do that before. And it's a really good play strategy to memorize your opponent's deck once you know what they're playing. Especially memorizing what cards are really effective against my deck. You know, so figuring out what are the cards that are super effective against my deck. And then make sure that... like when I throw the hog, I want to make sure that I have the skeleton horde, or that I have the log rather, and then he threw his skeleton horde over there, so now I know I don't have to deal with it, so I threw my hog over on the other side, knowing that I wouldn't have to deal with his skeleton horde, because he already threw it. So it's some of those predictive moves that can really save you. Now, I am going to have a hard time getting through this one. He's got quite a few skeletons coming out here. And then here comes my log. See, what he should be doing is saving his skeleton horde for my hog. Like, that's his move. When I play the hog, he needs to play the skeleton horde. But he's wasting his skeleton horde, and it's allowing me to get through with my hog. So it's kind of interesting. He really should have been hanging on to that. Whenever you have a counter for hog and somebody else has hog, you have to save your counter for hog to make sure that you're ready to deal with the hog, but he wasn't doing that, and it cost him the match. So I'm going to go as low cost as possible, give him the high cost ones, and I may not even end up using some of these cards, but we'll see. I gave him Princess because I'm confident that I can deal with Princess pretty easily. I'm not going to have a hard time dealing with Princess because she's so weak. You just have to make sure you get her out of the way. Most people don't play the Princess correctly. You have to have a significant amount of support for Princess. And, you know, I just felt like I'll give him the Princess and then I won't have to deal with it. Jeez, this guy's got the Expo on me and I didn't even realize it. And he's just pecking away at me with that Expo. Ridiculous. That is just crazy. Play the arrows and see if I can get rid of that that Princess. Boy, he really got me on that one. That was a solid hit. What I'm gonna do is throw my Dark Prince. Oh, well, there he goes. There he goes. He does not want me to have those buildings, alright. I'm not even gonna play the Lava Hound. I'm just gonna play this as a 7-card deck and just skip the Lava Hound because it's too expensive. Alright, here we go. So now I got a pretty significant push going through here. Took his tower. And I'm even going to make it all the way to his crown tower, which is pretty nice. That's a pretty large amount of damage I'm getting there. I would like for the giant here to get taken down, and that means I'm going to have to do witch. And I was kind of preparing for the giant with the building down there on the bottom right. Now this is tricky. Okay, I did manage to get the prince to go backwards to get the other prince, even though I was hitting the princess, which was the move that I was trying to execute, because I wanted the prince to not hit me, but then again I also want for the let's see, I wanted for the princess to get taken out too, because she can do drip damage. Alright, so I am actually getting through here pretty good. This guy's got giant and royal giant. It's freaking ridiculous. What I'm gonna do is... Oh, we got my tower. He's got my tower. I really need to be able to get through, so I'm just gonna go high cost cards and see if I can just like pound my way through here. We'll see if I can make it work. I don't think I can. He's got two of my towers. It's just too much damage to have to get. Well played. Too much damage to have to get. So I guess that's the end of my challenge. So there it is, 5 wins. Couldn't even get to 6. There's my chest. For 5 wins, they give you like nothing, but it's okay. This is one of the cheaper challenges. So, well, you guys want to see it? I guess I can do a long one. I'm going to build my Electro Wizard deck. And, oh, it doesn't start for 5 days. What? Starts in 5 days? You know, it's so hard to see when these things start. It is so hard. All right, well, I'm going to do a, I'll do a grand challenge, because I always do grand challenges. So you guys can see the deck that I'm normally playing with. Dang, I was really excited about that. Oh wait, is this my deck? No, this is a test deck that I'm testing out right now. I just got the graveyard card, so I've been trying to test out the graveyard card and just see if I like that card at all. So let's just dive right into it. I'm just going to go like super hard push, and we'll just get started with the giant and the graveyard. It's a really great card, and you can see it does like a crazy amount of damage like really fast. So I don't know what this guy's doing with, he's got the second golem here. I guess he mirrored the golem or something like that. I'm not sure exactly how you do that, but I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. Dang. He pushed through pretty hard with that golem over there. And now I'm gonna have a hard time dealing with it. I really thought I was gonna push straight on through to his tower, to his crown tower, and just win, but then he stopped my push. But that's okay. I'm just gonna put another push together. I'm gonna start with my giant and put my giant all the way in the back, because I want to give him time to get up to the front, and I need to build up a pretty significant push. And this guy is apparently gonna do golem on me again. But he doesn't understand that I have got the ultimate golem suppression tool. And I guess he's saving his elixir right now. He hasn't played another card. He's going to try and mirror that golem again, I think. But that's not going to be a very smart move on his part, because I have got a lot of cards here that are going to be really effective. So let's see here. Man, I really thought I was going to get through to his crown tower that time. But I did get some damage. I'm just going to keep on pushing the exact same push. It's a good push. Oh, he mirrored. Yes, he mirrored the goblin barrel. That's a great mirror, because now I know that he wasted his mirror. I don't have to worry about it. Alright, so zap. Oh, I missed my zap a little bit. I'm going to double giant push. And then we're going to go graveyard right here. So this is over right now. Like, this is so over. And this dude has got nothing on me. Double giant push. You're done. You are done, homie. Well played. Let's give him a good game. I never say thanks. I think it's rude to say thanks. Alright, people are playing a lot in my clan right now, so good games to everybody in my clans. I said clans when I meant to say clan. You can tell I'm kind of tired. Alright, so I'll play this deck again. Yeah. Just play it again. It's a really good deck, you guys, I gotta say. If you want to get a lot of damage, you can get a lot of damage with this deck. Alright, now what I want to do is see if I can take out... Yep, as long as I take out that Musketeer, I'm good. Because I can deal with the Lava Hound. My entire deck is meant to deal with Lava Hound. This is an anti-Lava Hound deck. So that's why I have all the support troops. I have air troops with the minions, and then I have the ground troops that do ranged attacks. And because I already dealt with this Lava Hound, I'm going to cycle my troops. So I'm cycling all of my troops that deal with the Lava Hound right now. That's all my air troops, basically. And now what I want to do is, dang. I didn't really do that great on that move right there. Okay, that was a little bit better, because I needed to get all those troops out of there pretty quickly. That wasn't so bad. He could have really wrecked me with that move, with that push. Alright, so now the question is, do I try to keep on grinding for his crown tower, or do I just settle and take 2 towers? And it's kind of hard to know which one is the right move. Trying to take out his archers as well, because I didn't want to have to deal with those archers. See, now I'm just going to act like I'm grinding on his crown tower by throwing the miner and putting up a significant push. But in actuality, I'm just trying to make him play his cards over on his side. And look, he didn't fall for it. I was just trying to get him to play his cards over on his side so that I actually wouldn't take any more damage on my tower. But he's very focused. He's trying to get to my tower. But I'm going to keep on pushing him over here. Jeez, this guy is very focused. Very focused. Alright, he's getting a pretty significant push going on me now. And I'm trying not to let him get my my tower. Please. I really didn't want him to get my tower. He's doing pretty well with his cycle on the Lava Hound right now, and that's what it's going to take to really beat me. He's doing really well with that cycle. Now all I need is 1 tower, so this is where I'm going to just push through, see if I can push faster than he can push, and I'm going to try to use the graveyard spell to my advantage, because I should be able to push faster than he can with these cards. So now I'm going to go giant push again. And go graveyard push again. See if I can get through. Now he's trying to cycle the hog. Wow, he got me. Well played. That's a well played. So that's why I kind of don't love this deck. I'm still trying to figure it out. That's why it's a test deck, because there's sometimes I just get stalled out and I can't get through, and it's like, well, what do? I can't get through, and then they're cycling more damage than I'm able to cycle. So he was cycling that damage pretty good on me, and it's a high cost deck. You need 10 costs to get your main push out, and there's not really a secondary push. I like a deck that has a good secondary push, like when you have miner and you have, what do you call it? Miner and goblins, or miner and spear goblins. that's a good secondary push that you can use pretty much any time and get yourself a nice little push put together. So it's a good distraction push. All right, that was a nice hit right there. So now I need actually a good distraction because these minions are about to come through like a ton of bricks on me. But I needed to get my minions out. I didn't have the minion card. I had to cycle so I could get the minion card. So that was a little bit of a waste of my Dark Prince there, but at least he took the damage. And now I'm gonna use, let's see here. I kind of missed on that log a little bit because I didn't hit the helmet barbarians. I don't know what to call them. The lumberjack is just like rah ha ha ha. He's like laughing like so hard. I'm like, dude, you need to calm down. Okay, I'm a little bit tired. All right, so let's see here. I'm just saving my elixir, saving. I'm gonna do a push on his left, but it's not gonna be a super strong push. I'm gonna save my elixir a little bit more. I'm gonna defend this, not too much. I'm gonna defend that, not too much. Just enough, because what I'm doing is saving my elixir and I'm gonna try and get through a push. All I'm doing is really defending right now. Not much of anything aside from defending. Trying to make sure that I have enough elixir to do a good push, which is that push right there. So there we go. Let them both get their hit, and then we get the duplication. There we go, boom. Double Prince, they will both get a hit. Boom, boom, 2 hits right there. That's a really good hit, I gotta say. Both of them getting a hit. It's just like a lot of damage. So this is a like wreck you deck. This deck will like really, you won't have any friends after you play this deck. They'll be mad at you. They'll be really salty. All right. That's just how this deck works. Alright, so let's give this guy a good game. So that's why I like this deck. You don't really know what's coming until it's coming. Like when I duplicate the princes, it's like, oh crap, I didn't think he was going to do that, you know? And I try not to give away that I have the clone spell until I'm duplicating both princes, because then it's like, ooh, like they never see it coming. So it's a really good surprise deck as long as you can make sure that you don't give away that you have it, because then if they know that you have it and they have arrows or they have, you know, something like that, you know, then they can defend against it. But if they don't know that you have it, then they never see it coming. So it can be pretty devastating. And also duplicating the skeletons can be really devastating too. So I've done that as well, and it's worked really, really good. But that's a real surprise move. They have to like really never see it coming. So I'm getting a little bit of damage here, not much. I'm gonna throw the log and just see if I can push my Prince combo through, and I was able to push it through. It's so much damage that if you can get it through, you know, you just do it. You just throw it. But you can't always get it through. But on the times when you can, it can be really clutch. Alright, now I'm saving my spear, or I'm saving my skeleton horde for when this dude gets across the bridge. I want him to have some support. Dang, I'm having a hard time getting this push over here on the left, though. This push is really getting me, so I'm going to drop my shielded Prince to make sure that I don't take any more damage. Dang, that was a rough one. Kind of wasted my log, but I didn't really have much to do with it. And now I'm just going to go support. So I always let the princess take one shot at my tower, because she'll get distracted and she won't shoot the troops that I'm actually trying to deal with her with. So that's why I always let her get that one shot on my tower. And then Baby Dragon, I kind of don't worry about Baby Dragon. It deals, a pretty significant amount of damage, but you also take it down pretty quickly too. So there's times when Baby Dragon really won't be a bother, I kind of did my duplication wrong, but it didn't really cost me that badly, and I ended up getting the tower, which was fine. But there's a timing to it, and if you do it right, then you end up getting the timing like really perfect. Oh my goodness, this guy's wrecking me, and he's got